and we're going to be playing some SteamWorld Dig 2. I've been looking forward to this one actually. It's not a massive AAA game, like obviously it's quite the opposite, it's an indie game. But as far as indie games go, this is one that I've had my eye on ever since, I think it was January they announced it. So pretty much at the start of the year that this game became known, and I kinda knew this game was coming because without giving too much away, the first game does kind of end on a cliffhanger. So I think we all, like people who've played this game to the end, already knew there was going to be a sequel. But it wasn't like it wasn't clickbait. It wasn't fucking sequel baiting. At least it doesn't feel like that. It kind of felt like it was going to be part of a bigger story. And let's get started then. I do highly recommend that people who haven't played the first game should check that out, because it is, outside of Shovel Knight, it's one of my favourite indie games, actually. It's not a particularly long game either, like it's a bit, I think you can beat it in like 5 or 6 hours. So let me just check all the settings real quick before we get started. See, this is what games should be doing more often, like in-game volumes, because as we saw with Octopath Traveler, the game's great, but the audio mixing in that is all over the place, and yeah, it does have a volume mixer, but you can't like tinker with it until you watch the first 5-minute cutscene, which you have to stick with the bad audio mixing until then. At least here I can actually tinker it if I need to, but it sounds fine. Disable flashing. Well, yeah, I guess that's kind of a thoughtful thing to, like, for people with epilepsy and stuff. That's kind of like a neat little thing. So let's start a new adventure. If you've never seen this game before, it's kind of like Terraria, but single player focused. It's a 2D game where you kind of like dig underground. You collect materials, you buy shit, you find upgrades, and then you find more story the further down you go. So in the first game you play as this character, Rusty, who's a robot cowboy who was digging underground to find his father, I think, was basically what the plot of the first story was. Again, I'm not really going into spoilers, that's like the basic premise of the first game. Also, hang on, OBS is giving me yellow and red. Hang on, what the fuck? Is the stream lagging for you guys? Hold on, I'm not doing anything just yet. But OBS is going like into red colour a bit. I don't know if that's... Okay, it's back to green now. That was weird. I'm not downloading anything. Oh, low battery. Wait, low battery. I just checked the controller was full battery before I started. Oh, wait a second, I think that was the Joy-Con batteries. I think we're good to go now. Yeah, the cable's connected. We don't have to worry about low battery. Sorry about that. So, like I said, the first game you were playing is Rusty, and I'm not going to go into spoilers or anything, but by the end of the game he disappears. And nobody knows where he went to, so that's pretty much where this game picks up, where that finishes. And you get to play as, I think that's his sister, Dorothy? Dorothy, yeah. Where have you gone, Rusty? Walk east. So I'm expecting it to be more of the same, but probably with like new mechanics and new ideas. Also, I was pressing the X button there because I thought I was like the X, Y, A, B buttons, but it's just like the Joy-Con buttons. I'm using the Pro Controller, so I'm using the D-pad, not the Joy-Con buttons. Miners wanted, continue east to El Machino and dig up your destiny. Well, let's go do just that then. So yeah, like I said, this is a game... Oh, HD Rumble. I've been looking forward to this one. Like, it doesn't look much But once you get into the meat of the game, it's actually quite fun. Also, I noticed I had fall damage, so I need to pay attention to that. Right, so that's pretty much scripted. Ouch! The microphone is showing us crossed. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Sometimes the functions that I'm assigning the Stream Deck button to are not cooperating, so it's kind of out of sync. Let me fix that real quick. Right, okay, I think that's fine now. It's kind of hard to explain, like I've got multiple functions assigned to it and sometimes some functions don't work when the other ones do. Like, 4 out of 5 times it works, and then like that one other time it just doesn't, and then sometimes I try to fix it and then it just leaves some things on where it should be off. That's the best way I can explain that. Scrap gosh darn it, my light broke. What is this place? I'll have to explore it and find another way out. Right, so that's unbreakable. So I imagine this is pretty much the tutorial, so it might just be the same every time, just so you can get an idea of how it works. Usually the maps are like what's the term? They're like, it's like randomly generated, but there's a different term for it. Procedurally generated. Also, even though there's fall damage, I think if you fall in the water from a great height, that negates all fall damage. At least that's what I recall that being. So I can't remember the name of the devs who made this game, but I'm guessing they must really like making, like, I'm guessing they must really like Nintendo as a platform, because every SteamWorld game that has released has premiered on the Nintendo platform to date. At least the SteamWorld Dig games. I don't know about Heist. I think Heist also premiered on, was it 3DS it came out on at first, and then it came out on Steam. So yeah, I've got to watch it for falling blocks as well. But yeah, the first SteamWorld Dig game I remembered was like a 3DS exclusive for a short while. I specifically remember when Nintendo announced it on the Direct, and it was like one of those, you can download this after the presentation games. I never bought it back then, but I got it on Steam, like, during a winter sale, and then I fell in love with the game. Imaging Form. Yeah, that's the name of the dev. I'm guessing this is the upgrade room. Got the sprint hydraulics, so now we can run. Which means we can also jump further, I believe. I think I need to do a run up. There we go. So as you get further into the game, it's kind of like Metroidvania in the sense that you get upgrades to enhance your abilities, but it's not really as open-ended as a Metroidvania. Like, you don't go exploring shit. The main formula of the game is that you've got to dig down as deep as you can, get more materials, and then use those materials to get money to buy new stuff. And then you use that new stuff to help you get further and further down. Did that? Oh, I think I already pressed that one. Oh, right. I didn't see that button now. So yeah, the first game I don't think it had the tutorial area, so it's kind of nice to like for newcomers I guess who might have not played the first game, that's kind of a nice way to sort of ease them into it a little bit. Oh glorious guiding light, please shine on me! Yes, you may bask in my destructive glow. Blessings, a wonderful rapture awaits. One shot. Well, what's going on here? Sweet, another pilgrim. But I'm not a... Get ready to be zapped. Pew, pew. So I'm guessing this is like the tutorial boss then. Alright, I think I have to hit its head. Right. Damn. So I'm wondering if this sets a precedent for the rest of the game, like there's going to be actual boss fights. Because the first game had no boss fights except for the final boss at the very end, like everything else was just progression based. So maybe this game will actually have like a bunch of bosses in between, like here in the end of the game, which is going to be kind of nice. A nice way to sort of break up the pace a little bit. Yeah, get fucked. Ow. Oh, now he's getting serious, he's firing like 1,000,000 bullets. That full damage though. So yeah, I think Vinny started playing this last night as well. I think he's played the SteamWorld games before. Admittedly, there's one SteamWorld game that came out after SteamWorld Dig that I didn't play, because it was an entirely different game style, and I wasn't sure if I was crazy about that idea. It was called SteamWorld Heist, and it was more like a turn-based strategy game. Although having said that, I'm into Mario and Rabbids right now, so maybe I'll check that out at some point. Like maybe next time it's on sale on Steam, I'll give that a shot. Hey, I was just about to light you up, you crazy cultist. I tried to tell you I'm not a cultist. Really? Your bots look all the same to me. I like how, I don't know if you can see that, but the little fire thing has got like a pixelated look to it. You look like some sort of Vectron sprite. How is that possible? My friend Rusty destroyed Vectron before it went missing. This cult stole me and plugged me here and to be worshipped. They wanted me to zap them. SteamWorld Tower Defense. Is that another game? I thought there was only like 3 games, I guess something missed that one. DSi title? Did that come out on any other platform or was it purely DSi only? I can't do without my cool totem though. What are we going to do now? Well, I'm going up to the big city. I heard that Rusty has been seen there. To the city, you say? Alright. If you insist, I suppose I can come with you. Hey, what are you doing? Get out of my furnace! What, and float around here all bored and alone? Your furnace is warm and comfy, and pestering you is fun. Darn it. I don't have time for this. I need to get out of here. The emphasis on the get out. You could probably find a ROM for it. Yeah, maybe. I don't know if DSi can be emulated, but there's probably. Sounds like you need my help after all. I've already scanned the area, and I guess I can let you use my map. Let's get out of this place. Alright then, come on then. Oh yeah, there's a mini-map. I'm not sure how high the fall damage is, I'm going to test. I think it's like 5 blocks high. Here. 6. I'm thinking like 6 or 7 maybe, so this 4, 5, 6. 7. If I know now, I can be sure later. Right, it's 8 blocks. I mean, it's a sizable fall distance. It's not brutally punishing. So this is what the surface looks like. It's bright. Hey, your map is great. Could you use it to locate someone? Not even if I cared. You remind me of those nasty fen lights that from my father stories of the old country. I'll just call you Fen for short. Hang on a moment. It's going to move our windows so that I can see that a bit better. There we go. I'm Dorothy, but my friends call me Dot. Yeah, whatever. I'm going back into your furnace now. Wake me up if something interesting happens. So I think this is the hub area where you buy your shit and you can also talk to the townsfolk. Let me just go around first. Yep. There's somebody. Why, if it isn't young Dorothy McCrank. Trader Carson. Didn't think I'd meet anyone I knew this far from home. Say, what's been going on in that little Tumbleton of yours? I've heard all sorts of rumours. It all started with when Rusty arrived, digging riches out of the mine and helping our town to prosper. But then he found some strange technology down there. He fused with it and then it made him stronger. Come on, get to the good stuff already. Well, the source of that mysterious power turned out to be dangerous after all. He fought it and saved us, but after the fight he disappeared and I've been trying to find him ever since. A traveller saw the posters I put up and told me that Rusty had been seen entering the mine in El Machino. Yep, that's quite a story. Now the lift uptown is broken, so you have to climb the cliff to get up there. For a second there I thought that cog icon in that dialogue text was a fucking emoji. Just because it was a small yellow round thing. I'll be up there shortly myself. Come by if you want to buy some upgrade cogs. To better handle that there mine. The earthquake has the elevator come crashing down. Oh, did someone get crushed? Why, I never. What sort of terrible thing are you? I am not a thing. If I had my totem, I'd zap you right now. Well, whatever you are, you need to mind your manners. Excuse me, ma'am. Fen hasn't really learned people skills yet. Right, so I guess we can't use the elevator yet. We'll probably have to come back for that. Let's climb that cliff. I like how the map is like all pixelated as well. Just because the whole like area is like grid based. It kind of looks nice. Right, here's El Machino. Mermic Yonker. That's a nice name. Hey there, keep calm, people. Actually, those earthquakes are something to worry about. Professor Sherman. I've already told you my seismometer is getting some really strange readings. There are more important things to worry about, such as keeping the ore flowing. My Yonker. You idiots! Why don't you listen to us experts? Ma, please, these experts with their facts, they're missing the big picture. And what about that up there red scarf or miner that never made it back up? I think they're talking about Rusty. If I were to hire a guard robot to prevent more unprepared bots from disappearing, then let's all keep our heads cool and just remind ourselves that the mayor's office is not to blame here. Idiots! A red-scarfed miner? That must be Rusty. Finally a promising lead. I think these earthquakes sound pretty promising. Nothing like a bit of chaos to liven up the adventure. I need to talk to the mayor about entering the mine. Barnacle Jones. I've not seen this kind of a character before, like this weird crab thing. Crab people. You know, Mayor Yonker may be a chump, but he's right this time. We need to keep the ore flowing. I heard he's fretting so much about it that his hair started to rust, see? Now me, I'll always take any ore off a miner's clamps, whatever the circumstances. Crab people. That worthless son of mine has no idea what he's doing. We need competent people down below looking at what's doing those dang earthquakes. I know what a tectonic plate feels like when it's moving. By thunder, that ain't it, dearie. Turtle bucket. I don't want to be a bother, but those earthquakes are a bit scary. But if it really is a problem, I guess Mayor would be more worried. There he is. Hey now, I'm late for my polish. If you've got any complaints, leave them at my office. And if it's about the quakes, don't bother. Some shaking is just normal in these here parts. I'm not here to complain, I just need access to the... I need access to the mine to search for a lost bot. I don't know why I can't read tonight. Ha! What I need is to get a mine running again. You don't even have proper lights. You're just as likely to get lost yourself, and I can't afford that. Not this close to an election. Tell you what, there is a safer area to dig in just to the left of the ladder down in the mine. If you can dig up ore to buy yourself a new light, the guard will let you enter the real mine. Right, well let's do just that then. Oh, right, I've got to keep that in mind. So this is where the real game begins. We need to scavenge ore to get materials. And the materials give us money, and the money can be used to buy new equipment. It might sound repetitive, but it's actually handled really well. Like, it's pretty addictive actually. And unlike games like Minecraft or Terraria, it's not like something that's better with people, like, because it's purely a single player game. So it's pretty much designed to work best as a single player experience. Also got to watch it for the monsters. What's that called? Trashinium? Don't think this goes any deeper right now, does it? That'll probably be enough. Yeah, it's telling me to go back up. Oh, is this the store guy then? Got anything shiny for me there? $8. Say the town's whispering about the fact that we need a fresh bot to work at the mine. I'm actually here looking for a friend of mine. Quiet type, wears a red scarf. I know the bots. Looked the real McCoy, but boy was he a flat tire. Didn't come back even once, you see? I hope you do a better job, kid. Oh, this is where you sell your stuff. Right, now we have the lamp. So I'm guessing that's an automatic equip, so yeah, it seems a lot brighter now. Yeah, it looks like you're about ready to dig. So you let me go deeper into the mine now? Sure, just show me that you can light the lantern over there and I'll open the hatches. About time someone started mining these tunnels again. Finally, I'm on the right track to finding Rusty. I reckon your compadre has to pass through the Red Rock Passage at one time or another. Normally you could see the pneumatic tube system to get there and back. It got clogged up during an earthquake though. It'd be smart to clear it out first. Now how about I open them there hatches and let you down there? Just one last thing, miss. You're about to explore a large and hazardous world down there. If you'd like to keep track of where you're heading, you can use these markers on your map. I'm guessing if I say this, then I don't see those markers ever again, but I think I'll just keep them on. Maybe I can turn it off later if I feel I don't need them. I reckon that's the sign of a wise bat. If you want to, you can always toggle the markers on or off at the workbench up in town. Now, I won't keep you any longer. Good luck in clearing the tubes out in Red Rock Passage. Red Rock Passage. Again, I don't know how to fucking speak tonight. Yeah, I can turn these off later if I don't need them. Maybe for the first few trips I'll have the markers on and then later I can turn it off. The only problem with digging is that you can't dig while you're jumping, so you can only dig things that are like adjacent or above or below you. You can't like dig diagonally. Red Rock Passage, try saying that 10 times. Red Rock Passage, 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 Red Rock Passage. Is that 10 times? Ooh. Nope. Give me some of that trashinium. This game has experience points. Where is that? Oh, so I'm pretty sure that that's an insta-death if you get caught under those rocks. So I've got to be careful with them. Shit. I should have waited there. Oh, you do get experience in this? Right, okay. That'll make things interesting because the last game didn't have an experience system. It said I leveled up there, but didn't quite catch what I got for leveling up. Did anyone see that? Talk to Fen. Oops. It's getting dark. I can hardly see a thing, and I'm made of lights. Go uptown and replenish your lamp so I don't get lost down here. Random collectible. What's this? Oh shit. Gonna have to do this quick because I'm losing precious fuel. Oh wait a minute, that refills it, right? Okay, good. Upgrade cog, yes. There is more below. We just picked up some fuel, so maybe we can. Actually, no. Let's go up. Let's go back up because I think I need to use that cog to get a better lamp. Yeah, that's what the game wants me to do. So yeah, this part of the game onwards is where it becomes procedurally generated, so it's never the same twice. I like your boots. Yeah, they're enhanced in some machine down below the desert. Yeah, sprint hydraulics really make them really fast. Those equipment machines down in the mining stations are pretty cool, huh? Oh, alright, they can be found all over the mines. They're very old. We don't know who really built them, but they worked for our kind. Over the years, the miner bots have set up the mining stations around the machines. We know where a few of them are, but the mines are much bigger than just the parts that's worked on. I've read about the other stations with cool equipment lost in deeper, unmapped parts of the mine. Upgrade available for $20, right, so I'm gonna have to cash in first. Okay, we don't have $20 yet. Also, I can't read tonight, so I'm just not going to bother reading this part. So I'm guessing on top of getting a cog, you also need the money required, because it said I need $20 to actually buy this. So I guess I'll just keep going down until I get that. That was entirely on you, buddy. Like, he fucking killed himself. And yeah, I'm pretty sure that it's an insta-kill if you get caught under that. Like, if you die, I think you just get sent back to the surface and you lose all the stuff you picked up. There's a lamp we can light up. So yeah, if you're quick enough, you can kill those bug things in the wall before they actually come out of the wall. I think I probably have enough now to get the money, because I think I just picked up something that's worth $10. I'm just gonna get one more trashinium, just to fill up the inventory. You can see the inventory at the bottom there, by the way. In some materials you can only hold one of, and then there's others you can hold multiple of. Okay, that was maybe not worth it. I got rid of $4 worth of trashinium to pick up $3 worth of red bloodstone. Right, I should probably head back up now because I'm running low. You can see at the top corner there, it shows you how much fuel I've got left. I don't think you die when it gets dark, it's just that it becomes really difficult to see where you're going. Oh nice, we got another blood drop stone. You managed to beat Samus Returns today? Nice. Yep, we got plenty of money now. Come back when you got more ore to sell, see? What do you want to do? Let's upgrade that lamp. Do I need to buy it first? Yeah, here we go. Reduce fuel consumption. And then you use the cog to buy a mod, right? Okay, I get it. Increases your lamp radius. I don't think we need to increase the light radius, I think we're fine with this for now. Just as long as it lasts longer underground, that's all I really need at the moment. So let's go back down. So it actively encourages to kill enemies this time around so you can actually get more experience to level up. Also you can negate fall damage if you like cling to the wall, like for sliding down. Copper. Almost at level 3. Am I going to get the iron axe next? Yeah, probably. I was getting the lamp first just so that it would last longer, since it kind of runs out fairly fast early game. So the next one I'll focus on doing more damage and digging stone faster. Red Rock Passage, here we go. Yeah, this is where you start to notice that your whatchamacallit, your axe doesn't do a whole lot of damage. This must be Red Rock Passage. It's caved in alright. If you had some explosives you could blow this rubble away. It's not actually a bad idea. I should go back up to town and ask around. Yeah, explosives! Maybe you can even pull some of your parts off. Sheesh, just clear out the pneumatic tube then, shall we? I keep fucking looking at that word and I keep pronouncing the P. I know it's silent. It's pneumatic tube. It's just my brain makes me want to say pneumatic because it's got a P there. It's one of those kind of words. Transport tube. So this is kind of interesting. So once you find the transport tube, you can use that to get back up to the surface real fast. Pretty much insta travel. Hey, I never authorized the reopening of these tubes. Bolt your jaw, son. These tubes are the best way to move around the mines. Red Rock Passage is caved in from all the earthquakes. You can't prove the Quakes did that. Could have been anything. Either way, I'll have to clear it out. Bet you can find some explosive down there by Buster's mining station. Just a move. Just keep a bit more to the east when you head down again, you'll find it. Okay, so in that direction. I should probably get rid of the materials before I go back down there. You can only hold so much materials. So yeah, the first game is pretty much like this as well. In fact, this game is almost the same as that, it just looks slightly nicer, and I think as we get further into the game there's going to be some new mechanics that the first one didn't have. Like, because so far it just seems to be, gameplay-wise it seems identical, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Like, I really like the original game. Ah, fuck. Didn't know you could break through that. Also, leveling up increases your cell bonus, that's what that does. Let's go over here, actually. Trashinium. I love the fact that there's a gem called Trashinium. Right, we can't go in. Like, if you see a crack on one side, you have to crack it from that end. So we're gonna have to go around. Yeah, it seems you get upgrades as well for leveling up, or rather, you unlock upgrades in the store. There we go. Yeah, that's right, they die if they fall in the water. Oh, good thing I slid there at the last second, that would have been deadly. Actually, no, there was water at the bottom anyway, but not knowing that the first time, that was a bit scary, just falling there. Yeah, water does negate all damage. But yeah, if you're interested in the first game, I don't think it's on... I don't know if it's on the Wii U, but it's on Steam, it's on the 3DS, and I think that's it. I'm not sure if it's on any other platforms. For now, SteamWorld Dig 2 is Switch exclusive, but I think it's timed exclusive, so it'll probably come to other platforms like a few months from now. Also, that was... I don't know if you saw that there, but after you come out the machine you see a silhouette of yourself, but it looked like Rusty. That's a really cool little touch there. So we now got the pressure bombs. Oh, I see, so you can hit things that you can't dig otherwise. Nice. We need water to power it though. So the water, I don't know if you can see the little water meter at the top corner there, that indicates that you can use water to do that. But here's the really cool thing, assuming that it's like the first game. I don't know about this water because it might just be part of the level that's not randomly generated, but I think other water sources are limited, so you can only like drain some of it and then it starts going down. But I think that water is infinite just in case you get stuck here. Yeah, that water doesn't seem to be moving. In the first game, there is water sources that you need to be careful with, like, absorbing so you don't waste it. Can't fire that thing though while you're jumping. Suppose that would make things too easy. Ow! I tried to cling onto the side there. Oh well. Am I the only one that does that when I play video games? Like, you fall from a great height or you get hit in a really bad way and then you physically have to say ow? Not necessarily because you're feeling the pain, but just because you kind of like you're kind of like feeling bad for the person that's taking that much damage and you're just like, ouch. Because I do that a lot. Oh, right, okay. That's what you're supposed to do. Ah, okay, I get it. And then we can stand on here and hit that. Perfect. Right, we've run out of light. Fortunately, this place is well lit, so it's not that big a deal. It's just when we get into the main cavern part, there might be an issue. Oh, upgrade cog, yes. Yeah, you've got to look out for those secret areas to get some good loot. And that fills up everything, I think. The Ratus Norvagacious. There's an upgrade cog there. But yeah, it's a really good game. Like, I can't state that enough because it's one of those games that I just fall in love with. Like, ever since I played the first one on Steam like, a few years ago. And I streamed it as well, like I revisited it and I streamed the game like the second time playing it, like years later. I think it was a year and a half ago I streamed this. Because while it was not announced at that time, I still had a feeling that the second game was being worked on. And then fast forward to January of this year when they did that big Switch presentation where they announced a whole bunch of stuff. And it wasn't January, sorry, it was February, it was the Nindies. They did in February. And SteamWorld Dig 2 was like one of the first things they showed and I was like, fuck yeah, that's something I was going to get and I've got it. Vinny started playing this last night as well, but I didn't watch it, not yet. Because I just wanted to kind of go into it blind. And just have a look around for stuff. I think I should go back to that one spot. Actually, it's down here, isn't it? Oh wait, the file's about to run out. Once again, that was his fault. Trashinium. Okay, I think I fucked that up. Oh, hang on a sec. There we go. I just wanted to see if I could crush one of them. I'm gonna get that transportation tube so that I can get back up to the top to refill my lamp. And cash in this. Oh yeah, I'll do that in a sec. So I get a little bit extra money now because I've leveled up. Oh, I noticed your armor has some dents in it. My new shipment of thick plating will let you upgrade it. You'll have a better chance of, you know, surviving down there. What do you want to do? Right, so we've got enough money to upgrade the iron pickaxe. Upgrade the pickaxe to increase its digging efficiency. So it'll take less hits to dig blocks, including tougher ones, and it'll also do more damage to enemies. So I think those bugs will only take 2 hits instead of 3. Let's look at the mods. 5 extra XP when defeated with pickaxe. Oh, right, okay, I see how this works now. The cogs are not permanent, like you can take them on. You can put them on and then you can take them off. That's cool. Let's put both of them on then, knowing that I can remove them later if I need something else. That's kind of a cool idea. So you can mix and match how you like. Oh wait a minute, travel tube. So yeah, the travel tube works both ways. You can go straight back down to that part as well. So I don't have to go all the way back down like before. Oops. Feeling a bit adventurous. Let's... how do you turn this off? I was trying to disable that. Visit workbench to uninstall. Right, hang on a sec. Don't know why I couldn't just do it there. Right, so I'm feeling a bit adventurous and I'm going to try to find the next location without the marker. See how this plays out for me. Ooh, $10. Nice. See how much faster I'm digging through this now. Right, it still takes 3 hits, but it's faster to dig through ground at least. Not enough space. The cool thing is, these things don't disappear, you can come and pick them up later. In fact, I'm actually going to go back up now, just so I can empty this out so I can continue from there. So let's head back to that travel tube, back up to the surface, and then cash in. Now that red rock passage is open, I can look for Rusty deeper down. Hey, that bot's still missing? Well, just don't forget to bring some of that valuable ore up with you now. Should be clear mining all the way down there, down the protective wall, dearie. I guess your pal could have slipped through one of them damn cracks in it. If it was you, I'd head down to Mason Station. Should be some old equipment in the machine down there that'll make your whole life a whole lot easier. You mean the one You mean the one my idiot brothers walled in the year? Like, why can't I fucking read tonight? You mean the one my idiot brothers walled in last year while laying brick? There you go, I finally read it. Well, tarnation, I bet you can find a way around the brick if you scout the place. Hey now, reports any opening you find with me and I'll have someone patch the wall up later on. I'm like the world's worst streamer who reads dialogue because I can't fucking read dialogue for shit. Didn't feel like reading that. Right, so those gems should still be down here. Yep, there they are. $3 each. Oh, this is going to be fun. Okay, that was not as fun as I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to fall a lot further. That's gotta hurt. It's gotta really... It's not just gonna hurt, it's gonna fucking kill him, and it did. Oh, because maybe the water doesn't actually go down this time. Maybe that's like a balancing thing, I don't know. I would rather pick that up than the $1 worth of that trashinium. What's this? Doesn't say what one that is. I'm assuming this is the next location. Fuck. I'm gonna try something just to be on the safe side. Just to give myself a head start. There we go. Don't want to get trapped under that. You might not stay up as you have to be up at 7. That's fine then, if you need to sleep early, because I know you're coming into Glasgow tomorrow, so... Not going to hit that just yet, just looking around. I see a crack there, but I can't hit it from this side. That's what that's for. Spelunky Diary. Wait, Spelunky as in Spelunky the indie game? I've never actually played Spelunky. Try to do a running jump off of that edge there, but I can't quite reach it. Yeah, never mind. Whoops. I see the music changes a little bit as well when you have no light, like just to give you a bit more atmosphere in the night, not the night, just like when it's really dark. And you have no light left. I keep thinking that's the person I've got to talk to the trade in the cash. $80 for the next upgrade. Makes you lose less resources when you die, that's alright. Reduces your fall damage. I'm gonna have that one on for now. I like our gear. You could improve it by using cogs. Do you want to know how? No, I'm good. I keep forgetting about the travel tube thing. The pneumatic tube. I keep calling it travel tube because it's like fast travel. Once again, killed himself. Ooh, nice. Also, you can see we've got an extra inventory slot now, so we can get more shit. Yeah, I don't think the water actually goes down in this one. I think I like that better. Like the first one, the water would go down if you tried to consume it. But that would make some, like, getting through some parts kind of annoying because you would only have so much water to work with. Also, I can't reach that. So yeah, it helps to go down the paths you didn't go down before, like the parts you didn't dig around for, so that you can get the additional materials to get more money for upgrades. I knew he was going to die anyway, so I might as well just speed up the process there. Every time. What is that, copper? Right, back up to the pneumatic tube. Should probably dig a hole down there so that I can get around that more easily. Suppose that's the best I can do there. You can see the cash is just piling up now. Oh, we can upgrade these to be thrown further, but that might be useful. I think I'll save up for that one. Apparently they don't die to fall damage. Ah! I'm trying to stand on the ledge. There. Unfortunately, whatever that gem was is gone now, but it was worth it. You're debating on taking your 3DS for Street Pass. I used to take my 3DS with me for like street passing and stuff, but I told you this already actually when you were last over. I don't do that anymore because when I got my 3DS replacement for capture card purposes, because my old one, like, not only was the old one like really old, but the circle pad was like on its way out. So I bought a brand new 3DS XL to replace it. And when I say new, I don't mean like new 3DS, I mean just like a replacement to the other one. And... sorry, I lost my train of thought there. I bought that, and I did the whole like transfer your system from one system to another. And it took a few hours, and it did transfer most things over. But for some reason, it did not transfer all the Street Pass data, so I lost every puzzle piece, I lost all my MiiQuest stuff. And... that, not gonna lie, that kind of pissed me off a little bit, but whatever. I don't know if it's even on the other 3DS, I think it formats after it does that. So it's not like I could use the other 3DS to continue using Street Pass. It's a huge pain in the arse, and I don't know why it didn't transfer that data over. Everything else, though, as far as I can tell, did make the transfer. Like my Nintendo Network ID and all my downloads and stuff are still intact. Yeah, I'm going to keep the markers off. I don't think I actually need them, to be honest. It's nice that they actually give you the option to turn that off this time around. We found a new travel tube, so now we can go there if we want. Not quite enough yet to buy the upgrade that I want to get. Like, I want to get this one so I can shoot that bomb thing further. Because there was a couple of instances where it wasn't quite going far enough to hit certain walls. Maybe once I've gathered this stuff here, there's also that diamond. Secret area discovered. Where's this? Wait, are we outside? This music be very familiar. Oh wait a minute, this is the outside music, isn't it? Like before we get to the town. Caution. Oh, right, that's why that's caution. Is this a new mine? Cool. See, in the first game it was just like, oh fuck. I wasn't quick enough to hit that. Ah, fuck. Does that reset? Please tell me that resets. Okay, good, it resets. Okay, I can't get in there. Not yet, I don't think. Not exactly insta-death, but it still does a bit of damage. Right, so I think I need an upgrade to get in there. We'll come back to that. This is pretty cool, I like this. I mean, I don't think there was any doubt I don't think there was any doubt of that, but so far it feels like a nice improvement over the original. Basically just a refinement and some new little tidbits. So where are we on the map? Right, we're way over there. See, that's why I want the upgrade to the shooting thing so I can reach that. Or I guess we could just go around it. Speaking of indie stuff actually, and this is kind of a cool thing, I don't know if anyone has heard about this, but there's a Kickstarter project that's going on right now called Indie Pogo. And it's basically a simplified Smash Bros, but with indie characters, and it looks really neat. Like, go on Kickstarter and search Indie Pogo. So indie as in indie games, and then P-O-G-O. So at first glance it looks like Smash Bros, but the gimmick is everybody auto jumps. Which, I'm gonna have to say I'm not crazy about the idea, but it's probably better than it sounds. Like, the game looks very solid based on the trailer. I've already backed the game, so whenever that game comes out, like maybe in a year from now, I'll be playing that. I don't know if SteamWorld Dig has representation in it as of yet. It could be added later, but it wouldn't surprise me. Like, Runbow is in there. Runbow, like that indie game that was on Wii U, and I think Runbow had Rusty as a cameo character, because that game had like several indie cameos that you could play as, which was kind of cool. I think I'll do one more expedition and then I'm going to save it. Let me just check something down this side. I'm going to not jump off there because I'm just going to die if I do that, I think. So what's over here then? Upgrade cog? Shit, we can't get that. Not yet. I wonder if this is going to be a part where I can't actually get any further. Like, the wind might get too strong for me to advance. Or maybe not, maybe it's just like small intervals. Right, now it's happening more often. Yeah. Yeah, that's impossible. Yep, we're gonna have to come back then. I knew there was gonna be something that would prevent it. Further advancement there. Wow, that goes on for a long while, doesn't it? Yeah, we're gonna have to check that out when we get... I'm assuming we need faster running to actually get past that part. Or like a double jump or something, I don't know. Right, let's do one more expedition inside the cave. Inside these tunnels, and then we'll wrap up. chain reaction there, kind of. Oh yeah, I watched the new South Park last night, and it was alright. Like, it made me laugh quite a few times. It was not too bad. Again, it wasn't like amazing, but kind of feels like, already feels like it's better than season 20, which is good. It had, in fact, I'm going to show you because I made a GIF of this when I saw it. Because I watched it and I thought to myself, this needs to be a GIF. So without giving away the plot of the episode, it had fidget spinners. And if that's not enough, you think one fidget spinner's enough? How about fucking 4 fidget spinners at once? And Tweak of all people using it, which I guess kind of makes sense, giving his character. So yeah, that was a thing in South Park last night. And I'm guessing the next upgrade's in here. Let's just get those. As soon as the cactuses stop exploding, let's get that gem, and then let's go inside. Yeah, there's like 1 million cactuses now, isn't there? Oh right, I can't get it from there. Hang on. Oh, I see what I have to do now to get that. I need to reset the room again. See, these rooms are resettable, which makes sense because if you don't do something right, then you can't do it. I don't know if I can. Oh, I can't stand from there, can I? Oh, there we go. So now I can get up here. Perfect. Is that it? There's nothing else in here? I thought it was an upgrade room. Guess not. Need light. Gotta go down just a bit deeper. Sometimes you get light from like enemies and crap, so I'm just gonna hope I get one. This will be the last part I'll check, and then we'll head back up. Prickly panorama. Okay. I think I just need to hit this one. Yeah, talk about a chain reaction. That's cool, I like that. And our reward is a $20 gem, but that was worth it. Well, there's actually a fast travel tube down there, let's go grab that real quick. I might end up fucking killing myself by doing this because I can't see shit. Oh wait, I just picked up some fire, nice. Ah! I don't even know what that was. That was a new material. I was full on material, so it's fine. Talk to Finn. Your bag's already full, doofus. Yes, I know. Yeah, like I said, some enemies drop a little bit of fuel for your fire. I have no idea what that is. Talk to Finn. This place looks familiar. Maybe the cult brought me here on the way up. How much deeper down are the remains of Victron, do you think? It's a long way down. We're still in the explored parts of the mine. Oh, okay. Just wondering. Now we need to find a way through this darn wall. Oh, explosion time! That won't do. These walls were built after the Shiner Wars to keep those crazies from coming up. Shiners are experts at blowing things up, so the walls were built to withstand blasts. So that's something I'm gonna have to solve next time then. Just before we wrap up, since there's a gem right there, I'm just going to cash that in also. How much is this worth? $4? Well, that's not too bad then. Because I saw one get crushed, but it's not that big a deal. My brother's walled Mason Station up tight. They're not really the sharpest tools in the shed, any of my boys. So in like a couple hours we've made a decent bit of progress. Yeah. So we started over there, we got up to the town and then we started digging down. We also found this part off to the side which we can't get up just yet. So it seems like there's more stuff to do in this one than the previous game. Like in the previous game it was just dig down, like there wasn't like any of all this outside stuff as well. So yeah, let's... I guess the game autosaves. Portal of Pardon. Time since last save, right, okay. So autosaves if you cash in your gems, I guess. So that was SteamWorld Dig 2. I'll definitely be continuing this over the next couple weeks. Again, it probably won't be a super long game, so I could probably knock it out in like 2 or 3 weeks if I do it like a couple times a week. But yeah, I look forward to continuing this and spelunking even further.